mad at myself for some reason. I'm getting ready to get myself my my laptop, getting myself a better laptop. I'm sick of this because for some reason nothing went the way it was supposed to go. But anyway, I know it's better late than never. And this is Happy Mother's Day to all the women and the men who are fulfilling the roles of mothers, because that's something that we do. We forget sometimes to honor the men who step up and take over when their wife dies, or for whatever reason, with the children and stuff. It happens a lot more than we think it does. So I hope everyone enjoyed their Mother's Day, and you know, a lot of stuff going on in my city. A young father was killed on Mother's Day for his chain. They were sitting outside playing dominoes, and these young boys dressed in black, I guess they call themselves the Men in Black, they were dressed in black, went and snatched the man's chain, and he was fighting for his chain, and he held on to the guy, and another one shot him in the back. So, and I don't know how it goes in other cities, but in my city they have a thing where guilt by association. I don't know if that's all over the country, but I know where I'm at, that's what they do. So this is 4 young boys. Their lives are all, their lives are over because they're going to finish growing up. And they'll grow up in prison. They'll spend their young life in prison. When they come out, they'll be institutionalized. And the one that actually shot the guy, he didn't die right away. The guy didn't die right away. They took him to the hospital, but they killed him while he was there in the hospital. He died in the hospital. And it's crazy. On a Mother's Day, that's what he had a wife and 2 kids. And I used to live in that area. And I used to go to the store that he had. And they would make sandwiches, coffee, one of the little bodegas. Because right up the street from where it is, there's a laundry, so the people would stop in, get sandwiches, coffee in the morning. Sometimes they come in the summer if they didn't want to bring any food with them. They would come there and get lunch, sandwiches. They made really good sandwiches, and they weren't that expensive, And I saw the picture, and when I saw the picture of the gentleman, I kept saying, I know him. And I kept looking at it because someone sent me they sent me the article in the paper, and they actually had from the camera, because I knew exactly where it was once I found out where it was. There's a street light with the camera on it, so the camera caught it. They have the picture of the 4 boys, and they're looking for him, and they're going to catch him, because I don't know what these kids think they're going to get from these these players. It was a Dominican guy, but they were nice people, very nice people, and shouldn't have happened. And on Mother's Day, and I can't imagine how his mother feels if she gets a call on Mother's Day, your son is dead. Man, that's bad. That's so bad. I live in a sanctuary city, so we have a lot of Hispanics here, because this town, they don't allow ICE to come in and just snatch the people off the street, because it was very bad one time that people were so scared for the kids They didn't send him to school. A 16-year-old girl actually signed herself out of school because she was afraid she was going to come to the school and take her. And that's sad, you know. For anybody who's here, and I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe to my channel. My channel's name is Things Worth Knowing at BIGGIRL underscore 72. If you like what you hear, and if you don't like what you hear, you're welcome to stay. But yeah, so that's how Mother's Day. So that's how Mother's Day, was around here. That's the third murder. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's everywhere. You can't get away from it anymore. You used to think if you moved to certain neighborhoods, move out, move to good neighborhoods, all neighborhoods are crazy now. So I had a nice surprise from my son, and it was really a surprise. He's never given me flowers before because, well, I'm allergic to flowers, so I didn't want to hurt his feelings, so I said after everything is over, I'm going to tell him that, if he doesn't give me candy. Everybody says, oh, you don't want a box of candy. No, I don't want a box of candy because I'm allergic to nuts, tree nuts, Brazilian nuts, Brazil nuts, certain nuts. So I don't eat any. And he just gives me, I said, whatever the box of candy costs, just give me the money or just give me a card. Doesn't matter. But he treated me, and I don't like to go out for dinner on the holidays like this because it's always too crowded. The food never tastes as good because they're in so much of a hurry to, get the food and get you out so that you can get all the other people in. So it's crazy. You wait on these crazy lines, and it's crazy. And the food, like I said, doesn't really taste good. So, but it was a surprise, and he gave it to me and gave me balloons and gave me a dinner. He went to a place, it's a little cafe, and then called Bukas in my town, and the owner of it is a Palestinian man and his family. The food is good, and he bought me steak and salmon. They give you a big pan of vegetables, a lot of rice, a lot of rice, but it was good. And it was the thought, because I really wasn't expecting anything. And he cashed out me, so a couple of dollars, which was really, really a surprise. So it turned out nice. I didn't go anywhere, but it was still a nice day. And it was nice. The weather was actually nice for Mother's Day. So, how was everybody else's Mother's Day? This was supposed to be done Sunday, but for some reason, I don't know. I'm using my iPad, and I really don't know how to use the iPad, but I'm going to be, I think I'm going to have to go back to the my computer, because for some reason, the stuff is not working. But anyway, I still had a nice day, and I had a nice time. Quiet but nice. But anyway, so that was it for my Mother's Day, and I hope everybody had a nice Mother's Day. Yeah. I don't know, has this ever happened to any of you guys? I ordered a trash can, a kitchen trash can, the metal kind that you step on, and it has 2 compartments, because where I live now, they're big on separating your trash, your kitchen garbage from your bottles. So I have to recycle. And it's it's very hard. It's very, very hard to recycle, to remember to recycle sometimes. So anyway, I ordered this trash container. It was $70 on sale at Amazon. And it's wide and it has two compartments. A black one where you put your trash in it, your kitchen garbage in, and then you put it has a blue container where you put your bottles, your cans, whatever, and you can take it down to the recycle room. I noticed the money was out of my account and everything. So I went where the mail is and I looked for it and I said, well, maybe they're backed up. So I waited Mother's Day and I called and they said it was delivered. I said, delivered? I don't know if the post office guys or whatever, if they took it. I'm not sure. But it wasn't delivered to me. And it was supposed to be delivered Saturday at 10. Wasn't delivered yesterday. Wasn't delivered today. Today I'm supposed to get a package because Amazon said they got a notice that it was delivered and Amazon replaced it at no charge. So we'll see. We'll actually see what it is, what happens. I'm going to see if I get it today. You know, a lot of that's going on now. And we're going to see a lot more of this theft because there was a guy and a girl who went to the federal building in Newark, New Jersey, and for stealing. And the girl supposedly stole $1 million in checks from the mail. Now, how she did that, I don't know. I don't know how she could do that because who sends checks? But then again, I realized that older people send checks. They don't do, they don't want to give out their banking information online. They don't know how to do online banking. They don't care to learn how to do it because older people are stuck in the way. I'm older, but I'm not stuck in my ways. Anything to make it easier for me, I'm all in for it. But yeah, it's a lot of theft and stuff in the mail. And the mail is so slow. And I didn't know we had a new postmaster general, so head of the post office. I was figuring that it was going to be better, but I'll tell you what, to me, I don't think it's going to be any better and stuff like that. Hello to those of you who are just joining. I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe to my channel. Then my name is Things Worth Knowing at BIGGIRL_72. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to my channel. But if you don't, that's okay too, because you're still welcome to stay and listen and comment if you like. So, yeah, and those in there, tell me how your Mother's Day turned out. So, I'm going to wait for a little while, and if no one has anything to say, I will end this video, and I'm going to change the actual title to this because it's going to look weird. Then again, I might leave it the way it is and add a little something to it, but we'll see. We'll see. And if nobody wants to comment or has anything to say, I'm going to end this video and hope that you have a beautiful day, rest of the day. Okay, I'm going to end this video. Everybody be good, be safe. Have a great day. Bye.